The suspect in a weekend shooting outside a Dothan bar is now behind bars. Henry County Sheriff Eric Blankenship confirmed with News 4 that authorities arrested Katorian Thomas last night. Blankenship added that the sheriff's office was helping Dothan police with this investigation because Thomas lives in Abbeville. Thomas was wanted in connection to a weekend shooting outside a Dothan bar that sent someone to a hospital. Henry County Sheriff's Office was able to get in contact with Thomas's family and set up a meeting where he turned himself in. And although we're told that Thomas turned himself in, Central Alabama CrimeStoppers tells us multiple tips came rolling in after our coverage earlier this week.
Thanks to the article that you all put out in this Dothan case, already this week we have received tips about it. The community is behind the CrimeStoppers mission. It shows that the community is aware of things that are happening in the community and that they want people that are committing crimes like this off the street.
CrimeStoppers and News 4, putting bad guys behind bars.